Hello my friends and welcome to Hourglass, which is the next section of the miniature campaign story. Let's go. Let's rumble. Man, I'm still annoyed about the Yang's big score thing. I'll wait to go back and deal with that. The whole complex is surrounded by turrets, my best friends. Alright, we have a solution to Captain Crazy Jump. Let's go. You don't think he'd be crazy enough to jump his ship while it's clamped to the ground? Lance must not be empty. So I wonder if after the big score you do actually get all those mechs. That would be very interesting. He's going to be in traction for a while. Poor dude. It was so easy too. So I wonder if once you kill the first lance, you actually have to kill the second as well, or whether you can just leave at that point. You expect heavy defenses, so build your lance accordingly. Why tell me this before, when we're dropping? Like, after we're actually already on our way to the battle. You know what I mean? Why? Does that not strike you as dumb?
Command interface initiated.
Not too much caution. Let's go.
Okay, y'all. Stay frosty.
Let's put a clamp on this operation.
Location confirmed. I got it. Moving to position.
Oh, we have contacts.
Heading out. Waiting for the right.
Two soon to be dead mediums.
Delay. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Is that it? Is it just this little building here?
How's it going?
I know this map. This is a very standard map. What do we got here? There is actually literally no point in firing at the front of this mech. I will not waste my coil gun making a play like that.
Full throttle.
Ready for orders. Copy that.
Let's go, Team Firestar. Oh, a disco back.
Commander.
Remember in the base game
Let's move.
when the disco back was one of the greatest mechs you could ever have?
Give them everything you've got.
Before we understood how powerful lights are. I can hit this guy in the back and be standing in the minerals after.
Engaging physical.
Oh! And he's done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And then there were 3.
Let's do this. Good to go.
There's a nice bit of forest cover here. I should chill out now. At least until he's moved. A delay. That seems wise. Only 20 points of rear armor. Gotta love mechs with hardly any rear armor.
Got it.
So I say, somewhat bitterly.
Mech destroy.
After my own brutal, ruthless RT destruction was done to me.
Yes, Commander.
I can't get behind him. Which is a shame, because a hunchback has all the rear armor of a sheet of paper.
Acknowledged.
I'll get him next turn.
Target acquired.
Well, there goes half his armor.
Good to go. Position confirmed.
I'm up firing my laser.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Recoil in horror.
Standing by.
You need to secure the area, Commander. I'm still seeing hostile contacts on screen.
Yeah, chill out. Deleting them now. Pop,
Enemy down.
pop goes the hunchback.
Orders.
He's a fight starter, a twisted fight starter.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, he's still on his head. Oh, that's disgustingly brutal. He's stood on his head for 145. Oof.
Copy that. Coordinates received.
Well, that was something else. That was.
Moving to position. Consider me there.
I'm picking up a new sensor.
Incoming transmission.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Just like a bad rash, you just can't seem to get rid of you. You're just too bad to be true. Can't stop killing tons of you.
Receiving you.
I want the RT so much. I want to give them the bad touch. It's the weekend, okay? I've had a drink or two.
Standing by.
That does not explain my lack of ability in the last mission, okay? It kind of does a little bit, but it's not an excuse.
Full throttle.
We are having fun. Said that there was an assault mech. Oh, okay, there is one assault mech. I'm like, where's the assault mech? Send me the assault mech! It's a Battlemaster! Only a master of evil, Darth. Look at this lance, it has no coherence. One light, one medium, one heavy, one assault. It's like every bad mid-game lance there ever was. Oh, he's decided to hide on the island.
How's it going?
Let's re-establish my defense. In a nice position, just out the way. I don't believe the Orion's got melee range there. The trap is set. Oh yeah. Now they're in trouble.
Commander? Confirmed.
Ho ho! I think we just peeled the legs off the spider.
Full throttle.
Go! Jesus, we just smashed our way through loads of stuff there. We didn't even slow down.
Confirmed.
This is actually not my best backstabber, this mech, because it's got no bonus gear at all.
Copy that.
Oof, 37.
That hit something good.
That, my friends, hit something good. You should have brought a bigger mech.
All weapons committed.
Time, let's do this.
Enemy mech.
Let's do this.
I think this is the only mech I have with actual serious long-range capability. This'll do.
Here we go.
Bonk.
Target eliminated. Got it. Waiting for my opening.
God, this is like you have like people in MechWarrior Online, and they've unlocked the Atlas or something. They've paid money for it, and then a team of expert players come along and they just circle strafe them to death in light mechs. How did my 100-ton monster lose to a light mech? I don't understand. Only 20 HP on that rear armor, that's not good. You'd think that you'd want a little bit more than that.
Firing at enemy.
Boom!
That's a kill.
That'll learn you. Touching my rear armor. How dare you? How dare you touch my rear armor?
Damage is light.
Damage minimal.
Wow, he's like gone full multi-shot here.
Let's get this done.
let's do this.
Full speed, no target.
Okay, just re-establishing his defense, because he was a little bit defenseless. In fact, I'll do the same here as well.
Full throttle.
There we go.
Affirmative.
We are playing lights here, and that is an Orion. We can't be too blasé about our defense here.
Commander. Affirmative.
The rear is exposed. We still somehow managed to hit the leg.
Waiting for orders. Full speed, no target.
Okay. And now we are ready.
Receiving you.
Oh, none of the ammo went. That's a surprise. Run away.
Good to go. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright. That time the ammo went.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Or some of it, anyway. What's left? Oh no, we didn't get the ammo. We got the weapon, though. You know, the fight starter could actually kill him here with a frontal attack. 145. The small lasers could end it.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, that hurt. What a wrecking machine. It's just a monster. The Black Widow!
Mission successful.
Nice. Let's see what she has to say. Okay. I like assault mechs, they're slow. They're slow and easy to get behind. Motivational cheering. You can really get behind assault mechs and be like, yeah! As you turn them into bits. I guess free enforcers. Ooh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yes, please. It's probably one of the, still one of the better items in the game. I don't want to regularly say it's the best item in the game now. Oh, a +3 hit defense gyro. Good thing I checked the loot. Both of them are well worth having. Rangefinder ++. Not sure how useful that is for my aggressive, fast lights. They won't be doing anything from long range anyway. Alright, I got some more of those lasers. Nothing else of value. Another +3 gyro though, that is definitely worth having. Can't turn that down. Still the best item in the game. Although some of these weapons are are pretty exciting, but the +3 defense gyro is definitely still the item in the base game.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Okay. I'll sell that Enforcer. That's just money in the bank. How can it be her? If she was born in 2973. That would make her, like, what, we're 30, 50 now? So that 50, 60, 77? Minimum? Minimum 77? That's actually not an unreasonable age. She looks like a teenager, though. Huh. He's a grandstanding asshole. That is a problem, and I intend to solve it. That the ship and its payload shouldn't exist. So this woman is basically the lore keeper. Yeah, I don't respond well to ultimatums. Huh. You gotta love Samurai. None of it matters right now. Hello. Don't try our patience. Take your goddamn ship and run. Something to peel the angry lady away from her lance. Let's go. Let's go and ruin some stuff. Hourglass Part 2. More hour, less glass. Oh, it's a defend base. How interesting.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
Well, before we defend that base, let's make these repairs, shall we? Might be a good idea to make some repairs. I've had quite a lot of fun with this, with this coil system. You know, we could probably support 2 of these. That would be 200 damage. If I could vent the heat, I would need heat sinks. 2, 3. 3.5. You wouldn't even be able to afford the heat sinks, really. Ah, well, whatever. Let's get those repairs done.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Let's just stand down the enforcer. Not required.
Job's done, Commander. 8.15.
Alright, let's go. If it's a fight she wants, then it's death she'll get. I ain't afraid of no Black Widow. Oh, big can of raid. It's a shame flamethrowers are so bad in the base game. The 4 ammo limit really harms them. And the funny part now is, with all this new gear that they've put in that's just way better than the standard gear, the flamethrower is in an even worse position. Why would you fit a flamethrower for 1 ton in a support hardpoint when you can have an ER small laser that does 40 damage out to medium range, medium laser range for 10 hit? It's crazy. And plus 10 damage, small lasers were always very good.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Okay. Gotta keep the Black Widow Company away.
Do it.
Where are they? Where is my enemy? Over there? Over there.
Moving to position. Roger.
Don't think that you're just going to casually stroll into the base here. I am coming to get you. Wow, that was quite the sprint. Let's hope you don't regret it. Where else have we got bad dudes?
Picked up a blip.
Nah, okay, it's miles away. Ammo in the CT? Ammo in the CT.
Standing by. On the move. Full speed.
Engaging jump jets.
Hey, buddy. Oh, every shot hit RT. Ooh, RCT got hit. And it got hit hard. Wow. That was unexpectedly direct damage.
Got it.
Right, let's carve this turkey straight through the front. Nearly. Ah, not nearly.
Let's do this. On my way.
Reasonable damage.
Affirmative.
Just a little bit more. And the LRM ammo will be mine.
Receiving you.
I don't really feel like I need to do anything here. Let's not melee attack. Let's just go with the small lasers. See if I can just ace pilot my way off. There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's one. Go and intercept whatever that is.
Yes, boss.
Your presence here on the front line is no longer required.
It's good to go. Got it.
Oh, there's a hole. There is a hole, but no explosion just yet.
Move order received. Waiting for orders.
But there is about to be one. Boom!
Hope we can salvage that. Commander.
Anyone else? No?
Waiting for the right move.
2 mediums are dead. Wow, he sprinted. That's good. That's probably a hunchback. No, it's not a hunchback. Ha! The small building's got 200 health. Sweet.
Yes, Commander. Double time, let's go!
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Okay, where are they? Whatever that is.
Standing by.
It's still out of range at this time.
Good to go. On my way.
Let's give this boy a little poke in the ass, shall we?
Firing.
It's just like how I like to say hello.
How's it going?
This man is danger close to a broken ass. Let's see if we can supply one.
On it.
Oh, so lucky to be alive.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
One shot, make it happen.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Oh no, that was terrible shooting. One missed and 2 of them weren't even on the rear. I'm gonna break this idiot's back next turn. It's a Centurion. Let's see how well he handles 145 in the back. Alright, there's the hostile reinforcements, I guess. I'm just shocked that this Wolverine is still alive. I was expecting him to be dead, so I've actually left one of my mechs here quite vulnerable.
It is go time.
Oh, he's gone evasive to try and stay alive. And that suits me.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, I hit him in the leg. Oh.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Well. I did not hit him in the back, which is what I was expecting to do.
Receiving you.
And I also didn't really allow him much chance of surviving. Coil not required. It's got 6 HP.
Got the angle. Taking the top.
Oh yeah.
Target neutralized.
No more vision support for them.
Waiting for my opening.
Oh, it's one of these stupid buildings that can be seen over the wall. That building always dies.
What's up, boss? Let's move.
I was looking forward to some bonus money.
A friendly structure has been destroyed.
Yeah, there's really no way to protect that one.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Because it can be shot over the wall. And it can be seen from just about anywhere. Run away! Run away! You cannot escape the fight starter.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh man. Oh, oof. Oh, it's gratuitous.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
It's such a one-sided beasting. How many reinforcements have they got here? Just looks like 2 mechs.
Yes, Commander. Orders?
Well,
Speed.
having to run into position is going to take, going to give me some time to cool my mechs.
Good to go.
Since this is relatively hostile terrain to staying cool. Oh, we got one here. So we got a 40-tonner down there and 2 more mechs over here, 3 more over here. To be honest, there's no 40-tonner I fear. 40 tons is target practice weight.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
It's an assassin. It's about to get coiled in the face.
Copy that.
Oof! How's that for an entrance?
Commander. Definitely.
Hi, boys.
Commander. On it.
I'm behind you.
Full throttle.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Confirmed.
Something, something, dead Kintaro.
Enemy down.
Just a bit of light destruction.
Receiving you.
Hello.
Roger that.
I missed like 2 shots and I still destroyed him. Brutal.
Let's do this. Location confirmed.
Hiya, buddy.
Targeting for an
Oh,
alpha strike.
yeah.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Wow, there goes all his weapons. This
Full
guy.
throttle.
You can imagine, like, if this was occurring in real life, in real time, then each turn is apparently 10 seconds. So what's happened is within 10 seconds, these lights have just swung around behind these guys and just annihilated them. And now, another 10 seconds later, this blackjack is like, oh
How's it going?
shit, I'm in so much trouble.
Waiting for orders.
It's a this is what we call a choose your own adventure of win.
I copy.
Oof.
Critical hit, Commander. Commander.
You don't even need precision strike
Position confirmed.
to make the magic happen. It's just nice.
Roger that.
Boom.
That's a kill.
Engaging jump jets.
Hi, buddy. How ironic that you're about to be assassinated.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech.
9 HP and no weapons.
Standing by.
Oh, how you wish panic ejection was installed right now.
Roger that. One more physical attack.
Ruined.
Mech destroyed.
Anyone else want some? No? Let's go.
Mission successful.
We have a lot to talk about. Wow, that was easy. Okay, simple enough. Let's explore the loot table. Wow, plus 10 damage, plus 3 accuracy large lasers. There was a time when I would say that that is one of the better weapons in the game. For big assaults, with exchangers and double heat sinks, that these would be great. But we live in a different world now. We live in a world where there are far crazier, darker, eviler things. Ooh. Another plus 3 defense gyro. They're handing them out like candy today. You generally don't need accuracy on a medium laser in the base game. You know what? I'll take them. Maybe I can find a use for them somewhere. They are the best. They are the best large lasers in the game. They just can't compete with the new stuff. The new stuff is just so good. That is a sad reality. Why have a large laser when you can have a large coil instead? For basically the same weight and far more potential damage. Two large coils and a few exchangers and you've got a really efficient, really deadly package. 35, 70, 140... 200. Two large coils could do a potential 280 damage. And then you just got to get the exchangers and heat sinks in to cool them down. And you're talking about that damage being packed into one shot.
That mech you wanted is back online.
And that's huge. It is huge to have that damage compressed into one big strike. Alright, bragging rights. Woohoo! Oh, quit your belly aching. You ain't that good. I mean, an absolute beast. Oh, it's the bull shark. We're getting it now? Huh. Are we going to talk about Clan in Exile here? Is this what this is about? Are we going to be talking about Clan that should never be spoken about? Clan non grata. Clan in abstentia. Manthiraka. Oh wow, we've got the toy. We have the toy.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Alright, we have the toy. Not as good as a fire starter, obviously, but still. Right, go away. And you. And you. That's a lot of cash there. That's about 2 million sea bills. And here she is, the bull shark. In all her glory. In all her horror and glory. So, we have Ultra AC5. Which, that's really good for its tonnage. $10 tons for 88 damage. Wouldn't say that's amazing. But it's only 10 heat. This is a very meta design here. This is like something I would have come up with. This is like the optional... This is the optional gear here. Which is 80 heat for the optional lasers. For when the ammo runs out. So if you take off the 80 for the optional lasers, that leaves you with 52. 52 over 48 is a totally fine delta. Actually, no problem whatsoever. I'm not sure you could really improve this design that much. Unless you downgraded the... I guess what I would do is, because these do 90... And these do 88. So they actually do less damage even though they splatter it everywhere. So frankly the Ultra AC5 is actually a better weapon. Although it is a bit hotter. But the tonnage different would let you mount more heat sinks anyway. So what I would be tempted to do is to strip the LB10Xs to fit more Ultra AC5s. That would free up 5 tons. We could then invest that in the armor and maybe a bit more heat sinking or an exchanger or something. Something to cool this heavy beast down. 60 for 8. Still a very nice piece of kit, though. Certainly, as far as stock designs go, I couldn't imagine feeling like I needed to downgrade to change this much. Man, it's silly. It is actually silly, the difference between the new weapons and the old. I mean, look at this. 55 for 8 ton, or you can have 45 times 2 for 8 ton. It's, you know, it's not really a, it's not really a choice, is it? You fit the Ultra AC5 because it's better, and it's as simple as that. Yeah, I'd be tempted to pull the LB10Xs out and fit more Ultra AC5s. Then use the freed up tonnage to up the armor a little bit more, and also add an exchanger. Because you're gonna want an exchanger for all of these medium lasers. If you're planning on using them, you're gonna want an exchanger in here. But there's certainly no harm in deploying this as is. It's a pretty solid piece of kit as is. 536 firepower. It comes in a variety of interesting colors and sort of glowy neon barrel covers. This is the Japanese camera angle. It's you just have to imagine a girl here instead. She's a beautiful mech, and we just want to look up her skirt. What a great mech! I really like the stock design. I don't think I would change much about it, except to maybe downgrade the AC-10s, which are fine weapons, but just unifying your ballistics so that they all draw from a common ammo type. I find that that's really effective and efficient. So I generally wouldn't like to mix ballistics unless you have no choice. And by running 4 Ultra AC5s, you can then you can not only pool your ammo, but then you can also get a bit more armor and a bit more get a heat exchanger in there. Try and cool this thing down a little bit, because it runs very hot. Although it only runs super hot if you try and use the medium lasers, but as it stands, it's actually overgunned. Having options is one thing, but when the options exceed your they exceed your omega, as it were. Actually, it doesn't quite. So the Alpha Strike is 132, and we have an absolute maximum capacity of 148. But no pilot can actually do 148. Like, no pilot can run their mech all the way to maximum heat. So, it might actually be just over. It might be impossible to fire all the weapons and remain cool. And not shut down, sorry. So, this design actually is a bit overgunned as well. Sorry, let's go back to refit. Just want to check the heat output of the LBX-10s for just in the interests of science. So 10 heat for them, 16 for these. So in theory, yeah, in theory you drop these for RAC 5s and change the ammo. You get 5 tons. However, your heat increases by 12. Then with your 5 tons, you deploy some exchangers, which will dramatically reduce your alpha cost. And that will give you a more heat effective mech. You should then have no problem running all the weapons if you need to. Because if you think about it, so you add another 12 to that, so you get 144. And then you add an exchanger, even a 10% exchanger on 144 is going to knock off 14 heat. So that's a lot. So you use that 5 tons to get some exchangers in here and cool this bad boy down. For 2 tons, 10%. I think the 20% one is like 3 tons or something. Can't quite remember. I haven't seen one in a long time. I have no idea how much heat the thumper cannon generates either. It doesn't seem to say. Either way, I think that's a mech that you probably only want to deploy on an ice planet right now. Until I change the loadout. I think ice only is probably the way forward for that mech. So, what is left on here? We still have the Opportunist, Criminal Minds, Joint Venture lying around, and Unwelcome Guests. We may be wise just doing some contracts on this world. There's actually some hard contracts here that might make for some interesting... Oh no, maybe not. This is an escort. I'm allergic to escorts. None of this looks particularly appealing. Let's joint venture. We've done joint venture before. It's not a difficult mission. I'm not even sure if it's all that entertaining. $2.5 skull and a black market. Let's relocate ourselves right in the center, so we can immediately go where we need to go, and I can farm some cash here as is necessary.
I've got the financial report.
Now I wonder, once you have the bull shark, does that mean that we're going to start seeing bull sharks in the Op 4? And will the AI use the cannon, use the thumper? Because I'm telling you right now, from what I saw of the stream, the thumper is OP as hell. And it would actually devastate my lands. A light mechs would not handle being hit by that. And it doesn't miss. It has it has like 100% chance to hit, so let's share a personal story. You get knocked down, but you get up again. Probably should have invested in more medical bays here for an injury like this. But it's not. I never feel inspired to buy them, to be honest. It doesn't really feel like it makes a huge difference. Timeline advancing. I didn't notice any flashpoints popping up here.
You've arrived at our destination, Commander.
All right, we will find things to do here. All right, this store is just filled with mechs. Hey, an exchanger. Very interested to know
New equipment available.
if they stack or not. Very interested to know. Mortar? Wow, single-use version of the Bull Shark's weapon for 7 tons. It doesn't say how much damage it does, it just says bonuses artillery. Man, it makes you wonder though. At only 7 tons, you could almost mount one to every one of your mechs. If it did enough damage. I think you could get it on a light mech. I wonder how that would look. It would look like a really bad Hollander. Oh yeah. Oh look, 3 bull shark parts. So yes. Now we've got one, we can get more. It actually feels a bit silly. It just feels a bit silly how much unbelievably powerful kit there is around. But then again, you know, you need the money to actually buy it. Well, this is definitely worth a buy.
New weapon systems available.
They may be expensive, but they're amazing. Oh my god, it's more of the plus 10 damage snubnose. Yeah.
New weapon systems available.
I'll buy that for $1. Plus 20% damage, mark energy ballistic. Okay, that doesn't work like tag should work, but 20% damage bonus seems quite nice.
New weapon systems available.
Minus 2 tons, minus 1 slot. That's quite nice. Alright, it does structure damage when it hits. So it bypasses armor and does some internal damage as well. That may trigger criticals. So that's quite interesting. Ghost rifles now do through armor crits. But in a consistent way, not in a random way. Which I don't mind at all when it's consistent and not random. Right, well we just bought a load of lovely goodies there, so we should probably find some more contracts for next time, so we can fill our pockets with cash. Let's just see what there is to look forward to. Okay, nothing exciting. There you go, 3 Skull Tundra Battle, there's $1 million. Urban Escort. I really don't like escorts. Well, I might as well do it anyway because the money's good. Let's just hope it doesn't break. Urban Battle for $1 million. Okay, so we got 3 million right here. We can just smash them out, fill our pockets. Alright, and that is it for now. Probably find some flashpoints to do at some point. This one's new. Oh, it's the defector. Once I've filled my pockets with money, if there's no, if we haven't unlocked the next bit of the plot, then we'll find a flashpoint to do and nail it. Any of them will be good. So, that is it for now. I hope you guys are enjoying this and you continue to join me on this little adventure. But, I think, you know, as someone who's deeply involved in the modding community, I think I'll be sitting down with the Bex CE team and maybe looking at a whole suite of nerfs for this stuff. Because some of it is really silly in terms of its overpoweredness. I don't even know what to say. The funny part is, the most overpowered thing in my opinion is the arm mod. 1 ton and 60 damage. That's insane. So all you need is a bit of speed and a pair of them and you can deliver 120 damage from anywhere for 2 tons. Where do I sign up? Well, anyway, I will see you guys next time.